In January, Reddit deleted 74% of our comments. Now it's 2.4%, which is less than the entire platform-wide average. And in today's video, I am going to share with you what we were doing wrong, which I presented about in Shenzhen last March, and what we are doing right, which Muskan is going to present about this weekend in Shenzhen. I'm going to be her assistant. But first, let's get to this video. As you can see, which you can read live on the site, but I'm giving you the TLDR. Across almost 3,000 brand mentions for clients in over 400 different subreddits, our deletion rate lately is 2.4%, much lower than the site-wide rough 7%. So we are beating the curve. But it was pretty bleak at the start of the year for us. And my presentation in Shenzhen at the time was what we had done since the start of the year by March to get that rate down. You can see it was looking pretty brutal. And by the time I was presenting in March, I presented at the time that our overall average was 14.84%. Thankfully, it was even lower than that in real time. Although we had a slight bump right after that in April, we are back down to 2.4. So, we are active in over 400 subreddits, and as you might imagine, we perform differently in different niches, of course in different subreddits. But what has been fascinating for me to learn, which Muskan educated me on, is that our niche subreddits do most of the work for us. That's where we get the lowest deletion rates, as well as, this is a very interesting takeaway, the best engagement. Now overall, what I should note, which I'll get to later in the newsletter, but I'm giving you the TLDR, is this isn't primarily an engagement play. It's for AI visibility. And for AI visibility, which Muskan is giving a 3-hour workshop on this weekend, if you won't be there, maybe you can check out the PDF that you can grab from the bottom of this newsletter. You can get the TLDR there from that 3-hour workshop, is that we focus on relevance. We don't just go after the largest. And we have a ban list we developed just like we learned after doing 25,000 earned backlinks, since we never do paid link building. And we stay out of places where we're not welcome. I've got a call out here that I'm going to jump to. As you can see, as an example, some of our best upvoted comments with 29 and 10 upvotes, it's in a niche community for Australian disability service providers. That is not a super broad-based, like, entrepreneur kind of community. So, in a nutshell, what we're doing here that's different than what we used to do, although we prided ourselves before on not being spray and pray, we are even more niche now, and we're even more spread out where we are active. And that is because, as it says right here front and center, for AI visibility, one comment is just more noise. But to create the actual signal for LLMs to pick you up, and to create signal for Reddit alone to endorse your brand and decrease our deletion rate, we need multiple independent discussions going on concurrently. Hopefully these insights help you, and if you think they do, would encourage you to check out the guide that we have here, which talks about how we manage this, has all the modules for how we set up client campaigns, and hopefully can be useful to you. Good luck.